absolutely shut down. It's got to feel amazing for a goalie.
This is Sportscentre.
Hey, I'm Marissa Roberto, and you already know it's Leafs Bruins game day. And we got to start with William Nylander. Nylander stayed out late at morning skate today, which means he's projected to be scratched. However, head coach Sheldon Keefe said there's a chance he plays tonight. I'll tell you something for free. I don't like these head games. We need Nylander out there, okay? He's important for playoffs, so let's go. The series is 1-1 coming back to Toronto because Austin Matthews went full legend mode on Monday night. Just in case you haven't noticed. This is also Taylor Swift, okay? Yeah, but it wasn't just the game winner. It was the whole vibe around Austin Matthews and him taking over the game, deciding we weren't losing. He had the primary assist in the first 2 goals of the game, and the most hits in the contest too. I think we can almost officially start calling Poppy a playoff performer. Austin's beast mode has everyone drooling over his game, including some unlikely characters, with Jim Montgomery calling him, quote, the most dangerous man on the ice. You're GD right about that. It's not just the coach dishing compliments. Even Brad Marchand thinks the Leafs feel a little different this year.
They're built different than in the past years. They're playing a lot more physical.
I don't know, this also feels like he's padding the loss, okay? We'll take tonight with a grain of salt. Well, Matthews has been dominant through 2 games. It's gonna take the big dogs roll in for the Leafs to take down the Bruins in this series. And one guy who needs to step up is Mitch Marner, who is pointless through 2 games and is unfortunately drawing some negative attention from fans and media. We knew this was gonna happen though. The second the playoffs start, the focus goes into the big 4, so if they don't step up, it just looks bad.
Breaking news. Recently retired defensive lineman Sean Lemon has been suspended indefinitely for participating in sports wagering activities. One of the sports he reportedly wagered on was CFL games, including one in which he played. According to the report, Lemon bet on games in 2021 when he was with the Stampeders. For more on this developing story, click the link below.
Now joined by my cugina, Julia Teixeira, to discuss something very important. Obviously, we have a game tonight. Leafs 1, Bruins 1. This means we have nervous energy, yes?
We have nervous energy. We have excited energy. I think the vibes are pretty good today, especially considering the fact that you are going to be in the building. Yeah. And what is your accuracy? Like 100% at Leafs games?
No, it's my record at Leafs games this season is 7-0-1.
Yeah.
So I feel like I brought good energy so far. Having said that, I feel like I don't want to hype it up too much because if the second we hype something up too much, it goes away, especially with the Leafs, which is what I'm concerned about now because we're so excited. Poppy had this amazing game, but can he repeat?
I don't know. Yeah, Austin went full beast mode in game 2. And I feel like you said it when you were talking about the Leafs. Austin Matthews might officially be a playoff performer. He has multiple game-winning goals in the playoffs. He steps up, especially in must-win games over these past couple seasons. Like, he's fully established himself, I think, as that guy in the postseason, as long as they can keep this going, which I think he will tonight.
Okay, you know what? I went into the series having almost no hope at all. They gave us that tiny little bit, which is the saddest part because now we're really holding on to something. I will maybe see at the game tonight.
Maybe.
Sticking on the ice, and yeah, we opened with the Leafs, but Canada's best chance to win a cup, the Oilers, are also back in action tonight. Listen, obviously I'm wearing an Austin Matthews shirt. It hurts me to say Canada's best chance is Edmonton, but here we are. Edmonton lit up the Kings in Game 1, a 7-4 beatdown. Connor McDavid did the Connor McDavid thing, putting up 5 assists, and just look at some of the stuff he was doing. Like this assist to Zach Hyman, who had a hat trick in the win. What a year for Zach Hyman, okay? Yeah, Connor McDavid, sure, all the time, but Zach Hyman, that guy's on top. But contrary to what I just said, back to McDavid, because this stat is actually crazy. In his last 6 playoff games against the Kings, McDavid has 3 goals and 12 assists. This man doesn't quit. Now joined by our gambling guy, Wes, Chang, in a new location. Look at us.
Yeah, big time now.
I feel like this is fun because we get to really connect. I need to know a couple of things from you. Obviously, we're going to get to our standard end of the segment question, most important in my opinion. But we've had 4 days of playoffs now, so enough time to see some trends emerge, perhaps. What are we betting on in these games?
I think one thing that really jumps out, the unders are actually something you should pay attention to over the 14 games. 11-3 so far. But what that basically means is defenses are just really on right now. The intensity's picked up. Look at that Minnesota-Phoenix game. So if you're looking to try to cherry pick some player props, find some players that are not necessarily getting to the free throw line as much. Free throw volume's down by 6 shots and attempts per game versus the regular season. So it's just something that is kind of hard to ignore, especially when you're betting on players scoring.
Okay. Now, I have to ask this. You gotta give me your best bet for tonight.
Yeah, look, I can't really give you any player props for these 2 games coming up, but the one thing I will say is, like, if you looked at how Boston's demolished Miami over that first game, Jimmy Butler's not coming back. I think it's not a bad idea to take Boston to go for the sweep.
Ooh.
Look, Miami's not getting the free throw line. Boston's killing them on the 3-point line. Miami's one thing is they run a zone really well. Okay, that was the one thing they did excellent in the play-in tournament. Oh, sorry, in the play-in game. But if you look at Boston's offense, every player not named Jason Tatum hit 2 or more threes.
Okay.
So it's like you can't really stop that, and I just think Boston's just such a bad mismatch for how Miami likes to play.
I see. This is completely unrelated to basketball in any way. Just for my own personal knowledge, do you think that William Nylander's going to play tonight? Yes or no?
Hearing some bad rumors that Marissa was dropping some hints about what they're up to, so I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not. But TBD,
we don't know.
TBD.
We don't know. TBD. Wesley Chang, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, no problem.
This paper coming to me 24 hours. I can't go sleep.
That's right. We're going unicycling. Time now for my favorite segment and yours, Why We Love Sports Today.
Why we love sports today.
Unfortunately, in my opinion, everyone other than skateboarders are ruining a skate park. I'm talking about you scooter kids, okay? Get out of here. That's pretty cool though. Oh, this guy can hang actually. No, this is cool. Imagine getting into unicycling. Like, how does one do that? You ask for a unicycle? Do you see somebody on a unicycle and just like, hey, can I try that for a second? You don't just buy a unicycle and think, okay, I'm gonna ride this. This is like very niche. This is niche content, so this guy is actually allowed at the skate park. Now, you know we love our combo sports, especially in this segment. And this next one makes too much sense, but also, why am I just seeing this now?
Go. Well done. I see if he goes left, I don't think he makes it.
No. He's in the rough. Oh. Ooh. For birdie. Ooh. A little nudgy nudge spin. Ooh, unfortunate. Do we even golf clap for that? Do we have to soccer clap? Should we cheer? This is one of those sports that I feel like we should all be getting into. That's all for today. We'll see you at Pick and Roll 3 Eastern. No Pacific! Go Leafs, go.